Welcome to Split Ends and Friends podcast. This podcast isn't just about hair, makeup, fashion, and how to be successful in this industry. We will talk about all that, but it's much more. It's about how hairstylists are changing the world. We're bringing communities together and making a difference. We're spreading kindness around like confetti. Hosted by Tricia Rivas, owner of Trixies Salon and founder of the nonprofit Dreamcatchers Foundation, Inc., and co-hosted by Hannah Arendt, social media guru, hairstylist at Trixies, and director of education.
Good morning, everyone. This is Tricia with Trixies Salon and Miss Hannah Banana. Hey, girl.
Hi, everyone.
How's everyone doing today on this happy hump day? How are you feeling today, Hannah?
Oh, pretty good. It's kind of dreary.
Yeah.
It's some sunshine.
I know. I thought it was going to be a sunny day today. I was excited.
Yeah.
And then I see that it's going to be rainy for the next couple days.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad it's getting warmer. And I noticed you had some little flowers coming up in front there outside of your house.
I know. I had the gardener groomer. Her name is Kayla Lamb, if I remember correctly. She came out last week, and she's going to do some gardening for me in the backyard in our flower beds.
Yeah.
I can vision a haircut and a hair color, but I'll be damned, I can't vision a flower bed.
Yeah. I can envision it. I just can't maintain it.
Yes.
That's my problem.
There's a difference. Nor do I want to take the time to go pick out the plants.
Oh,
yeah. So
that's my favorite part.
I know. I like to do that for my pots.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I like to do that for my pots, but I seriously am so excited to have her come and do that. And then my dad's going to pour some cement so we can put our patio furniture out there with a little fireplace.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to try to talk him into pouring a cement slab so I can put Myrtle May out there. So when, Jeremy and the kids are irritating me, that can be my she shed. But it'll be a little vintage camper she shed
That's a great idea.
While I'm not renting her out. You can come. You can come and stay in it. Maybe we should record out there. Hey,
actually, that's an idea. We should at least once.
Oh my gosh, totally. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, it would be fun to because you're doing the Vintage and Maid Fair, it'd be fun to do a short podcast segment from there.
Totally, we have
live on the spot.
Oh my gosh, yes. Let's add that to our list. Hannah and I are notorious for lists. We love to write down our ideas, but I do have to say we're very good about implementing them.
Yeah, and that's mostly because of you. Otherwise, I'm good at procrastinating. I have lots of ideas, but
that's why we balance each other out.
Yeah.
That's why we balance each other out. We are super excited, you guys. We have had such fantastic feedback with the podcast.
Yeah.
We have over 14 people signed up right now that want to be guest artists on the podcast. Come on and talk about their business, all the wonderful things they're doing in their community. So if that is something that you're interested in, please reach out to Hannah or I. You guys can just send us a message on Facebook and we'll get you on the calendar. So that's the marketing calendar is something that we're working on. But I completely agree. Let's put that down for the Vintage Maid Fair. That would be fun. When's that coming up again? I'm trying to remember.
Oh gosh, is it May?
Yes. May. If I don't have my calendar in front of me, girl.
So I feel like it's May or June usually.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I'm super excited for that one. I have this bohemian theme that I'm going to do.
Oh, awesome. That's perfect.
It'll be fun. So we're going to talk a little bit about hair today, but Hannah and I wanted to talk about this is our most favorite time of year.
Yeah.
Spring and fall are my most absolute favorite. And just talk a little bit about the wonderful things that Des Moines has to offer. Well, Iowa has to offer on things that we like to do. If you don't follow Hannah and I on our social media pages, what Instagram page do you like them to follow you on?
Hannah does hair DSM.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I post hair and some other stuff.
You bet.
I just started using one because that's easier.
It is. I know we were just talking about I can't add Split Ends and Friends to my Instagram page to, I don't want to say monitor, but to manage.
Yeah.
Because I have 5 on there. I think that's all it allows.
Yeah, that's enough. You're cut off.
You're cut off. You are cut off. Oh my goodness. But if you guys, of course, follow us at Trixies Salon, but my personal one's Camp Happy. And I talk about camping, life, the house, and of course, kids, softball, football, and then my pride and joy, Tank. Tank is our dog. And I absolutely love him so much, so much. And Jeremy will sometimes say, I think you love that dog more than me. And I'm like, some days I do. Some days I do. So what are some fun things that you have planned for this time of year? You and Tim love to get outside.
Yeah, we like to get outside. Hopefully, we'll be able to go kayaking soon. He really likes to fish. I don't really go with him when he fishes, but I do like to go when we go kayaking. And I'm supposed to get a new kayak this year, so I really want a pink one.
Yeah.
So I've been holding out for a pink one.
The pink kayak?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Was it last year that I reached out to Tim because I wanted Jeremy to get me one for Christmas?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I still want to get one just because we're so close to Grays,
mm-hmm.
And Easter Lake.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can kayak on there too. So I still have that on my list and hoping I'm going to get one for my birthday. I want the green one.
Oh, sure.
Yes, the green or the orange. I love those colors. But you guys like to go to breweries.
Yeah, we do. We do like to go to breweries. Peachtree is right by our house, so we go there quite a bit. But we like to try different one. Well, I say we. My husband doesn't drink, so he just tags along. But he likes going to them because it's not like going to a bar, You play games. It's usually in a cool spot.
Yeah.
Sit outside. And we're really excited to get our bikes out this year.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of I have a Townie bike, and it's like coral and
so cute.
Mint green color, and it's just like, I love it so much. So yeah, we're excited to get our bikes out and ride on the bike trails.
We should have Ray, when we do our photo shoot for the podcast, have her take pictures of us on our vintage looking bikes.
Oh yeah,
because I have the blue one with my brown basket.
Yeah,
that I take camping. Yeah.
That would be really fun.
Yeah. It has no gears on it. I know this is this is so off subject, but it's so funny. So over the 4th of July, we always go out with about 15 other couples for camping out at Saylorville. And you know how up and down the trails are. Well, Jeremy hadn't brought his bike. So we took my bike.
Oh my gosh.
The guys went on a night ride. Okay, I'm sure there were a couple drinks involved too.
Yeah.
But they went on a night ride and Jeremy only had my bike. Oh my gosh, Hannah. It was so funny when he got back. He's like, honey, I didn't know there weren't gears on that. And I'm like, okay, dude, you didn't see it when you got on the bike? And he's like, oh my gosh, he couldn't even make it back up the hill. He had to walk the bike.
I bet, yeah.
Oh my gosh, but we were laughing so hard. But wouldn't that be fun? That'd be so much fun if we did if we had some pictures taken with that.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot of fun. What are some other fun things that you like? You like the farmer's market, which I love the farmer's market.
And I really like the Beaverdale one and the Valley Junction one also.
Yeah.
During the week when I can go. I really like all the live music that comes up, obviously, this time of year. All the outdoor live music. Oh my gosh,
like Jasper, the concert series.
Yeah, I like Nightfall on the River.
Yes.
They just announced that Turnpike Troubadours are playing in August.
Oh, down at Nightfall on the River? Oh my gosh. I love going down there also.
Yeah.
Love going down there also. I hadn't had that much of an opportunity to go to the concert series, just because we work nights.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of them that I really want to get to, and some of our good friends from church a lot of them go. They bring the kids. So there's a couple of the series that I want to get down to at Jasper.
Yeah.
I think Nada's was one of them, and check those out. So, yeah. What are some other fun things? I'd love to get to Valley Junction also.
Yeah, I always like the live music that they have at that farmers market on Thursdays.
Oh, yeah. What breweries do you guys like to go to?
Well, in Des Moines here, like I said, the Peachtree by our house downtown.
Yeah.
Just because it's close by and Confluence.
Yes.
Really love Reclaimed Rails. It's in Bondurant.
Oh, I haven't been to that one.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
Okay.
It's in a really cool building, but then they use some parts of like the log ride and things to build their patio. It's cool. It's really neat.
Okay.
And their beer is really good, and they have different things like music and games and things different days.
Yeah.
I like that place a lot.
Can we take our podcast on the road? We'll do like a bike a bike tour to all the different breweries.
That would be fun.
We'll do that with Timmy and Jeremy, and then we'll have to get an Uber on the way back.
Yeah.
Or we'll drop the car off and then,
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yep.
We always have to have a plan. We always have to have a plan. Well, as you know, I love to camp.
Yeah.
Camping is such a huge part of us, and for my family, and we've talked numerous times about it's honestly the only time where my brain relaxes, but I also love it, because if I want to brush my teeth, I will, or put on a bra, that's always an option. But we're going out to the Ledges this year because they just finished remodeling their campground.
Oh, they did. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh, and I am so super excited. I remember going there with my mom and dad.
Yeah.
We would do like Sunday drives. And at that time, you could drive through the whole park. And, just doing the hiking and the fishing. And I am so super, super excited about that. That's one thing that I'd really like to get into more too with the family is hiking around Iowa.
Yeah.
Because I love to be out in nature so much.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd really like to try fly fishing, which we've talked about that before. And rod and rivet here in Des Moines. I'm a husband and wife business, and sometimes they'll do like getaway trips up in Minnesota where you can learn how to fly fish.
Oh, that's
but
cool.
I think they do have some classes sometimes here in Des Moines. But wouldn't that be fun too? Even just like as a Trixies outing, we can all learn how to fly fish. We're always trying to think of different ways for team building.
Yeah.
I love to fish too, and it's so funny that you say that Timmy likes to fish. So does he fish out of the canoe or the kayak?
He does. He has a fishing kayak.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's spots for his rods. And his friend also has a boat, so they'll go out and fish together a lot of times.
Yeah. Okay. See, I didn't even know that about the kayak. That you could have a fishing kayak. That is absolutely crazy.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it has a little spot, like, to put the fish in it. It's cute.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love it. One thing that I would like to try to do this year, too, is to get to Templeton Rye.
Oh, yeah. You have to.
I know. I really want to do the whiskey tour. So,
yeah.
Republic on Grand, I love their whiskey drinks. And, oh my goodness, their patio is just absolutely amazing.
It is.
Amazing. What are some other things that you like to do? Again, we're so blessed in Des Moines and just in Iowa and the surrounding states that we have. It takes 5 hours or less to get us places to do such amazing things. And it's really important for us, too, that we get out and support the small businesses.
Yeah.
At this time of year, because I think in the podcast that we talked about before, January and February, and just a little beginning of March is so hard for us, mentally and emotionally, and people are just, it hits 35 degrees and everybody's lost their mind. Bikini weather.
Yeah.
and 50 degrees and everybody is out and about and the sun's shining and I absolutely love this time of year. Love this time of year.
Yeah.
What are some foods that you like to eat during this time of year? Well, you know we're foodies.
Yeah. Well, I just get excited to do our garden. We are no experts, but we like to grow things. So I always really look forward to like growing green beans and peas and that kind of stuff. I love that.
Yeah. Can you grow that stuff from pots? Because that was another thing I talked about, wanting to have a little garden, but we have so many deer and bunnies that I, would like to even just do some cute pots on the deck. Yeah,
you might be able to do, because I know a lot of times like green beans or whatever, they climb up a thing. So I think if you had a long enough container for it, or a big enough container, you could.
Yeah. I might have to give that a whirl. Hey, another podcast episode. How is it going with Tricia trying to have a green thumb?
Yeah, I try every year and I'm not that great, but still do it.
My dad at our old house and now at their new home has an amazing garden and he loves it. And I love the idea of it, and I love to look on Pinterest on it, but I know it takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
By weeding and planting and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So, but Kayla talked something really cool too from the what did I say? It's a garden groomer?
Yeah, garden groomer.
Yeah. And by the way, she does have an amazing Instagram page. But she talked about how people are using pots and planting their vegetables in them and putting their flower beds as decorations.
Oh.
I know, isn't that cool? And like wrapping the pots in some really cute fabric.
Oh.
Yeah, so I might have to do a little bit of that. Let's be honest, Jeremy's the cook in our family too, so he'd probably be the better gardener. Which his dad has an amazing garden. So yeah. So we have our gardening, we have our camping, food, drinking, of course.
Yeah, drinking on patios.
Are we going to, as a group, go down to the farmer's market again this year?
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, that's always something fun. I know we didn't do it last year because we were so busy. That's why we need to get this, our fun social calendar done. Oh my goodness. We are very, very social at Trixies, that's for sure. And we love to do so many things outside of the salon together, which is helpful. We like each other outside of the salon.
Yeah, we do. We do.
So we would love to hear any ideas that you guys like to do, whether it be here in Des Moines, whether it be in Iowa. You can comment on our Instagram page, which thank you so much for all the followers, and again, thank you so much for the wonderful feedback. This is, and most importantly, for showing us grace, because we are still learning how to do this. And one thing I was talking to Hannah this morning, I'm like, it still sounds so echoey. So we're thinking, okay, I have hardwood floors in my house, so I'm like, the only carpet area we have is in the basement. I'm like, well, let's just try down there, or hey, I have some Amazon boxes, let's put those around the mics and see how that works. I think Lucy had talked about how they did that with some of their podcasts, and it seemed to help tremendously. So again, it's just another wonderful social media outlet for Hannah and I, and for her and I to get together, because we do kind of like each other. And do all this fun stuff. So again, reach out, give us some great ideas. We'd love to even put them on our calendar with our newsletter of happenings going around town. So we hope you have an amazing day. Any words of wisdom as we signing off?
Oh
Ms.
gosh,
Hannah?
No, I don't have much wisdom.
You know what? Actually, words of wisdom. What's your favorite beer?
Oh, my favorite beer. Let's go with local beer. Oh, well, this isn't local. My favorite beer right now is Pseudo Sue. It's from Toppling Goliath in Decorah.
Oh, Miss
It's
Sadie's neck of the woods.
Yeah, Toppling Goliath is an awesome brewery. We should go there sometime.
Yes, and I know there's some amazing bed and breakfasts up around.
Oh
there.
yeah, well there are some really cool cabins. I just saw one. We stayed at some last year, and I saw one of the cabins in this area has a hot tub now. So I was like, oh, I want to go there.
Oh, gosh.
Because you can see it's basically on the top of a big hill, or I don't know what they call it, bluff or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's just beautiful. I can't imagine being in a hot tub and just looking around at all that, you know?
I love that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That'd be something fun to do in the fall.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, yeah, the trees would be so pretty.
Well, let's add that to the
Yes,
list.
just another idea. We're full of them.
I love it. Well, we hope you guys have an amazing day. And again, thank you for listening. And we would love for you to share the podcast, get the word out for us. And any ideas, constructive criticism, we love all that too. So again,